prime minister or the president, people are saying he looks like Winnie the Pooh. So they've banned Winnie the Pooh from China now. No talk about Winnie the Pooh.
Oh my god.
China's really sensitive with Winnie the Pooh. Any talk of Winnie the Pooh, you get banned.
This serious?
It's serious as real. G'day guys, Dunks here. I'm here with Chibs.
Hello.
And the couch.
Hey.
And this is Banta Rants, pop culture news, reviews, and political views. We have new Batman actors that are signed on to the movie. Freddie Prinze Jr. is going off the rails in his podcast about Star Wars. Blizzard's in trouble with the whole China protesting situation. And Riot Games are competing with Blizzard with their new announced games. Fuck, what was that? Freaked me out.
It touched me in the ear.
Oh.
Becomes a foghorn when
what
she gets
happens.
scared.
Alright, let's start with Star Wars Theory of the Week. I had some thoughts. Emperor Palpatine, like, how is he going to come back? He was taught by Darth Plagueis, and Plagueis knew how to stop death.
Right.
I was thinking, what if Plagueis is Palpatine?
Is him.
Yeah, like what if the way he lives forever is by taking over other people's bodies? And that's why Palpatine always wants a new powerful Jedi to take over. So he was going to do Anakin, but Anakin got ripped up in half.
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, I can't use this body anymore. And then Luke came around. He's like, oh, maybe I could get Luke's body.
That's true.
And then let's like bring him to the dark side.
He's just trying to like one up and get new powerful people to possess.
That's how he lives forever. We don't know. But J.J. Abrams says that this next movie, episode 9, will wrap up the whole Star Wars franchise.
Like the original trilogy.
Yeah. So it's going to wrap up a lot of stuff. Something's going to happen with that.
I can't wait till this is finished.
Yeah. Batman.
The Batman.
It's got some new actor choices they've selected for upcoming roles.
Yeah.
So they got Zoe Kravitz for Catwoman, and then they also chose Paul Dano for the Riddler.
Who's Paul Dano?
I know,
that dude.
everyone's like, who? But
I know his face.
I reckon he'll do alright.
He's got a really weak chin. I know
he's
this
got
guy.
a really Riddler-looking face.
I reckon he'll do alright.
He can be a good creepy, like he's done a lot of roles like that.
But that's what the Riddler.
He has the
Sloth.
same
Okay.
face as a sloth.
Okay. And then Zoe Kravitz for Catwoman. Do we have any thoughts?
Is she in any?
What do you mean?
Has she
Is
been in
active
anything?
Yeah,
What do you
Zoe.
mean? Yeah, she's in Big Little Lies.
Couch. She was in Mad Max.
She was in Mad Max.
Ah, yes, I remember her.
She's been in
She's
X-Men.
X-Men, yeah, I think.
What was she in X-Men?
Oh, she was like that girl with the butterfly wings.
What else is
Oh,
she?
yeah.
Oh, she's in Divergent. I think
Cool.
she's got a really good aesthetic for Catwoman.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if she can pull it off.
The only place I've seen Catwoman done well is in like the Arkham games.
Yeah, the Arkham games. Because I remember seeing that. I'm like, it's like overly sexy.
Yeah.
In a like.
She's a very nuanced character. She has to be played a certain way to be appealing. While we're on the topic of this, Robert Pattinson was talking about how his Batman is not a quotations good guy character. He's not a hero. So I don't know what aspect they're going to take with the exploration of the Batman in his version. But I imagine he's got a lot of dark avenues that he's going to be working through his portrayal of that one. So it's not a younger version of Ben Affleck's Batman either. That's been confirmed.
So why do they keep doing this?
Because all their actors keep leaving.
Because DC
Why do
don't know
they
what the fuck
need
they're
to
doing.
continue Batman. Like,
Because money. That's
yeah,
the
but
reason.
do something different.
I know, wouldn't it be refreshing if they did something different?
Like, fucking hell, there's so many Batmans.
I know.
See
I just
what
hope
they
they
do.
don't tell the story the same way again. I don't want to hear about how he became Batman again. I've seen how he became Batman again. We don't need to see it again.
Yeah, create a cool Gotham world.
I want them to do what they were initially going to do when I'm pretty sure Ben Affleck was going to be doing his movie. And have you seen The Raid?
No.
It's like a martial arts movie, and it's literally just a movie about them fighting their way to the top to fight.
Oh yeah.
But it's like super gruesome and super full on. They were going to do that with Batman at Arkham Asylum. So he had to get in there because there was a riot and he had to get to the top to get to Joker. And it was just going to be a movie, like a 2-hour movie of him just fighting his way through. I want to see that.
That would have been cool. Yeah. Just like the video game.
Exactly.
That was cool. Yeah.
It would have been so good to see that.
Yeah, Jonah Hill, he's declined the offer of being the Penguin.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I think he was asking for 10 million.
10 million?
It's double Robert Pattinson 5 million, I think, for being Batman. But
Jonah Hill would have looked like a good Joker.
he would be.
Good Penguin.
Yeah, he would have been a good Penguin. But yeah, it's a risk. Freddie Prinze Jr. How he was on a podcast and he did a rant about Star Wars bagging its fans.
Yeah.
And saying Star Wars is meant for kids. Stop bitching about the movies. You guys don't know shit about the Force, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And he does because he did some voice acting for the Rebels
And
cartoon.
the guy that learnt from George Lucas taught him about it. Or
Yeah,
something.
so he thinks he knows everything about it. Anyways, I don't know. Star Wars is made for adults, but kids loved it. It was good. It was good for everybody. You shouldn't say it's just for kids.
Yeah.
Now that's what people get wrong. When something goes really good and it's designed for adults, but kids also love it.
Yep.
They go, oh, it's a kids movie. We should make it for kids, and they understep. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. If you want to make movies for kids, make it for adults. Kids will want to watch it. Like Ratchet and
Like what they
Clank.
did with the Russian Clank
Yeah.
movie. They made it for kids,
Yeah.
and it's like...
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't the
Make
Ratchet
it
and
for
Clank-
adults. Make it for adults. Kids will want to watch it. If you have an adult movie where it's a bit edgy, 12-year-olds will want to watch it anyway. So just make it for like 18 to 25, whatever. Make it cool and fun.
I think a perfect example of this sort of stuff is like the Toy Story movies. They're kids' movies fundamentally, but adults enjoy those films. They have adult themes that they can address in those things. It's like cop-out excuse to say it's about kids, like it's for kids.
Yeah.
Just because you can't make movies that appeal to both demographics, that doesn't mean
It's not
that you're within the right
exclusively.
to just make movies for kids.
Yeah.
What I mean is, what your point said about adults, like that we're the ones who grew up with this stuff.
I watched it when I was a kid, but it's clearly an adult movie. But I loved it, even if I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, they're definitely not kids' films. If they were kids' films, they wouldn't be rated M or like
Yeah.
PG. You still need parental guidance if something's rated PG. Like, the fact of the matter is, the demographic that it most appeals to is adults. Adults are the ones who are like, yeah, I want to see these movies. The first movie that they made for this trilogy was based on the old movies that the adults grew up with.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you make it about that if you were trying to appeal to kids?
No.
They don't know about those films. They didn't watch
It's
those
true.
films.
Yeah.
You're clearly trying to target your adult demographic. Then the next movie, they went away from that and made something different. And then people didn't like it. So they're like, no, this is made for kids now. Either hold your guns or don't fucking say it at all. Kids have moved like a great deal away from this fantasy shit. And if you look at the Star Wars universe and stuff like that, they have a Star Wars Galaxy theme park that's
Yeah.
like started at the moment.
Yep.
Record low
Yeah,
levels of people
no
going.
one's seen it. They thought like Disney's banking on it being really
Yeah.
like profitable, and it's
No
failing
one's going.
big time.
Absolutely no one is going. If that's not proof that kids don't like it either, what
Yeah.
else do you need? Children will be saying, take me to this theme park, take me to this theme park if they liked Star Wars. But clearly they're not liking it either because parents aren't taking their kids there. So who's your demographic?
Yeah.
Like, it looks cool, but does it actually have any like rides and like fun stuff in it, or is
It
it
looked like you
just?
were just like walking into
Yeah, it just looked like
a
you were walking onto
museum
set.
thing.
You
Yeah.
can build your
Yeah.
lightsaber. You can
But
build your own
like
lightsaber.
$300
Wow,
bucks
I'm
or
gonna
some
pay
shit.
$400.
Yeah,
to
how
do
much is
that.
it?
Like,
It's
why
probably
$10
expensive
at
as fuck.
Kmart?
Yeah, but that's the
Yeah.
thing. That's what I'm saying. Kids have the power to make parents do this shit. I see kids come into like shops all the time saying like, "Oh, I want this like $300 thing," and parents buy it because that's what they fucking do now.
Yeah.
Kids rule the world. If a kid wants to build a lightsaber that's $400 and they crack the fucking shits because their parents aren't taking them there, their parents will take them there. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it just didn't look like a traditional theme park with like lots of rides and like fun things to do. It literally just looked like you're walking into like the atmosphere of the Star Wars planet or whatever, and that was it. It's
Yeah.
just like shops.
I think it is a setting more like shops, and they have shows and stuff like that.
Well, who the fuck wants to see that? No one.
Star Wars nerds. Kids.
No, they don't even want to see it because no one's going.
No, because no one likes fucking Star Wars at the moment.
Galaxy's Edge ride. When they say, "Oh, it's Star Wars is for everyone," it's for everyone. Like, if you design something for everyone, it's actually for no one. Like that's a design rule. You can't just be family friendly. You can't be for everyone. You have to like stick to some sort of demographic. They're trying to appeal to everybody, and it just fails that way by being too safe or too friendly or
Yeah.
take some risks and push the envelope a little bit. And I think it'll do way better.
They do want to take risks, and I always
Too
feel like
scared.
it comes back to this shit with Disney now. It's all about that woke culture shit.
Yeah.
They want to address the issues with strong female characters and diversity and all that stuff, but it's at the expense of the stories. You can't tell an interesting story that's going to have people actually pay attention to like diverse themes and female leads if you can't write a strong female lead or strong diverse characters or a story that revolves around these characters that's interesting. It defeats the purpose of putting those themes in the first place. But yeah, Disney's the common denominator. It's a lazy tactic to deflect from shit writing, shit directing. If people are saying, "No, it's not for you as an audience. You guys are the problem." Long story short, Freddie Prinze Jr. is a fuckhead.
So what's happened is China's trying to take back Hong Kong or something, and there's protests on that. So the government's censoring a whole lot of people who talk shit about the government, talk shit about China. So what's happened is Hearthstone winner of a tournament got to have a speech. He said something about the Hong Kong protests, and then they banned him from playing Hearthstone for a year. This is Blizzard, and they didn't give him his prize money, $10,000. And then also even the people who were the commentators, they fired them as well.
Right.
For 6 months.
Yeah, and so the reason that they banned him in the first place is because China is such a big part of their like target audience. So
they
they
didn't
didn't
want to
like ruin anything, and then so they stuffed them up.
Yeah, because the China's governments can ban things and stop things from happening. They don't want to take any political side on the issue. And they're saying, oh, you know, we like people having their own opinions, but, you know, this is, you know, our platform. We didn't want any political views. And so, like, shut up. Like, yeah, let him have his speech and give him his prize money. But, yeah, they banned him. And, yeah.
So they don't want to piss the government off because they don't want the government to ban.
Yeah, they don't want to lose money. And
They got in trouble anyway. Right.
there's also a Blizzard Con coming up, so we'll see how that goes. Anything to talk about China and stuff can bring the whole thing down. So Blizzard don't know how, like, they've got a shitstorm on their hands. It'll be interesting to see how they navigate around this issue, this problem.
Yeah.
Also, like, Prime Minister or the President, people are saying he looks like Winnie the Pooh. So they've banned Winnie the Pooh from China now. No talk about Winnie the Pooh.
Oh my god.
China's really sensitive with Winnie the Pooh. Any talk of Winnie the Pooh, you get banned. What? Yeah. We're sort of anticipating a whole lot of signs in the BlizzCon audience and a lot of people dressing up as Winnie the Pooh. So we'll see how that goes. And that way it won't be shown in China at all. So, yeah, Blizzard, they're pretty fucked PR-wise.
Yeah, they've lost their market already just by.
Yeah.
But it's not even the
Trying
Chinese
to avoid
market
it.
either. From what I understand, a lot of the Western market is completely boycotting Blizzard's shit now.
Why? Because of this.
Because they're essentially standing on people's free speech. They're saying you can't talk or say what you want to say. And imagine that in America, where their constitutional rights is that they have free speech.
Yeah, true.
People are like, nah, fuck that. I'm not supporting someone that doesn't allow people to speak their mind or what they believe in. I was going to check out the Overwatch skins, and I just personally didn't want to
I did
because
have
of
a
this.
look. I actually like.
That's true.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like Darissa's new skin.
Yeah, well, you can't because it's going to hurt the Chinese people.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't do it for the whole world. They actually do sections of the world, certain things, and they change things up depending on where they're releasing stuff.
Yeah, what was that thing that we heard?
Yeah, Iron Man. It was the original Iron Man movies.
Yeah.
For China, they actually added a whole new character just so it appealed to the Chinese market. But he's
Is it
he's
just
basically a
Chinese?
doctor who helps Tony
Yeah.
Stark with his heart and stuff.
Iron Chang.
Yeah.
Hello, Tony. It is me, Iron Chang.
Look at this shit. He goes to China just to say hi to everyone and then flies away, and then the rest of the movie happens. I don't know.
Is this serious?
It's serious as real. This happened. Doctor Wu.
What the fuck? Yeah, that doesn't make...
Well, it's because they want all their kids to be doctors. So yeah. They do.
Is he even there, or is that just like green? Like he's in front of a green screen and they've just put him in?
It could be.
It's interesting.
Mainstream.
It shows how much the Chinese market has an influence over.
Yeah.
Yo.
There was something that they changed the title of because it just doesn't make sense for Chinese audiences and they don't approve of whatever it was. So they changed the titles, and I've heard that, but actually putting separate characters in, I've never heard of that. He kind of looks like the president of China.
Yeah.
I know. They all look like Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, God. Anyways, yeah. I'm looking forward to BlizzCon. Riot. Did you hear about Riot Games? Riot Games, they do League of Legends. They just did a shotgun reveal of like 3 or 4 games they've been working on. And basically, Riot Games only had League of Legends for like 10 years. And no other games since. It's only been one game they've worked on.
Right.
And out of nowhere, they've like released their own card game, very similar to Hearthstone, and their own shooter, which is similar to Overwatch, and some sort of chess battle game. So Riot Games is basically like a kind of competitor of Blizzard. So it's like their own fantasy world, similar to Blizzard's fantasy world. So they're directly competing against Blizzard with these releases.
Hey everyone, I'm Anna, and I'm the executive producer on one of those games you just saw, codenamed Project A.
Super
We talked about her. We're making new games, and this one's different, so...
Anyways, yeah, so that's their shooting game.
It looks cool. I just don't know why they've got a middle-aged white woman to introduce
Well,
it.
she's...
Don't be talking shit about super cakes.
Super Cakes looks like she...
Eat super cake.
So yeah, League of Legends is number 1 on Twitch. I don't know.
That's what we
So
should do.
these games are released.
No, they've released this one to certain Twitch streamers
Okay.
to add hype. It's going to come out really soon. They've released all their titles that they're doing
Right.
right at this time where Blizzard's getting really screwed over by the China incident. So they'll probably use all these characters that they've already got.
Yeah.
Because they've got their own universe. So like Blizzard's universe, they're going to use all their characters for all their games.
Yeah.
So their card games don't have the same.
So like having a crossover is kind of a one-up.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, it'd be cool to play and then verse each other for fun.
Winnie the Pooh versus Winnie the Pooh.
That's it for today.
Bump it up. See tools down.
Thanks, guys, for listening to this Banta Rants episode. Stay tuned for the next one. More pop culture, news reviews, and political views. I'm Dunks, and we got Chibs and the Couch signing off.
Bye-bye.
See you guys. Bye.